That's pretty good. Yes, ma'am.
AJ, you've raced so many different types of racing. Is there any kind that you wanted to do but didn't, and if so, why?
No, ma'am. I was offered a Formula One ride, but I didn't like the way you had to wear a tie for breakfast and things like that, and I didn't care about their food over there. So, and that's when Copenhagen was sponsoring me, and they said, if you want to go over there, fine. But I never cared for Formula One. I've watched a lot of it. I think it's good racing, don't get me wrong, but it's just, my favorite racing, to be honest with you, is what Tony Stewart got hurt in the other day, was a half mile on a dirt sprint car track with a lot of power. To me, that's the most fun racing a driver can have in his whole career. And a lot of these boys that never drove a sprint car don't know what fun is.
Next question. You built your own cars, you worked on your own cars. How much of an advantage did that give you over a racer that just drove the cars?
Well, I would have to say today the cars are a lot safer than they were then. The manufactured tires have come a long way, the fuel cell. But I don't know, you got a bunch of great engineers here, but I still like if you want to build your own car, like Gurney had the Eagles and I had the Coyotes, and you could build your own motors. It's just like when Big Noddy was my chief mechanic, you had the Offenhausers, and as we raced and practiced all week and qualified, then before Corporation Day, you rebuilt it in your garage, and you didn't have all the fancy dynos and all that, so you went out Corporation Day and run it in, and then you raced 500 miles. I would say you got some great mechanics here, but if you go back to the old days where you had to build a lot of your stuff like the mechanics did, I think you got to be pretty damn tough to get old, to be honest with you, because I didn't think I'd be going, but the whole left side of my body's all false now. False knee, false shoulder, false hip, so what else can be false?
Well, AJ, it's great to have you back at the track. If you can't talk about the season the team's having today.
I'm sorry?
It's great to have you back. If you can't talk about the season today and how your team's been doing.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
How's the team doing this season? The team's performance this season?
Oh, the performance?
Yeah.
Well, I think he's done a great job for us. Larry's done a great job running the team. I'm always in the background, but I've been letting him do all the work and call most of the shots. I still have to call the payroll shots, but that's what I'm good for. But all in all, I think he's put a good group of guys together, and we started off with a big bang, and then we had some problems in the middle of the year, and we hope to turn it around with the Houston race coming up, my hometown, and here. So we're looking
How much longer
forward
do you want to
having
do
the
this?
last couple-
I know Larry does most of the day-to-day, but how long do you want to be at the racetrack?
I guess until they lower that box, and I'm looking up the grass, not down at it. As long as I can look down at it, I'll probably be around. But no, I've really enjoyed it. I've turned it over to the younger boys because they see a little eye-to-eye different, and a bunch of them are spoiled like hell, including my kids. They don't know how it is to drive down the highway 24 hours a day and tow your own race car. If you don't jet set them to a racetrack and have a nice motel.